Hello.
Hey, hey.
We discussed a little while ago because we wanted to do a podcast about one trailer.
Yeah.
And I suggested, well, instead of just doing a podcast about one trailer, why don't we just make a show about multiple trailers?
And then I said that was stupid. Let's make it a video instead. And then there was a lot of arguing, but eventually we came to an understanding.
So we haven't really come up with a name for it yet. Maybe like Trailer Hitch?
Trailer Park. I don't know.
Trailer Park.
Trailer Park's pretty good. So I lined up just a bunch of trailers for movies that are coming out. Of course, it's going to date the show a little bit.
Of course, we're all wearing movie-appropriate clothing. Zach's dressed in his Avengers shirt. I have Venom, and Sarah's dressed like Interstellar. So.
Yeah. Okay, so
ready to go.
I guess we'll start with kind of the main event first. A few days ago, a new trailer came out
Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yeah.
I think it was yesterday, around midnight or so.
Is it one of those Disney films they're doing where they try to remake their old movies and do it really terribly for no reason other than to make more money?
Funny you say that. Here's The Lion King.
Oh, no.
So, this is going to be very familiar if you've ever seen the original Lion King trailer.
I've never seen it. So
Look at that CG mountain.
Is that mountain killing me?
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
So they got James Earl Jones. Do you think they just reused his dialogue?
The king's time as ruler.
I mean, they might have just had him come back in.
Do you think they got Jonathan Taylor Thomas to come back in?
Oh,
and
no.
edited him to
No,
sound young
not
again?
the Jungle Book.
Oh. I never saw The Jungle Book.
It was not good.
No.
And will rise with you as the new king.
So, this is called a live action movie, but it's barely.
It's not a live action movie.
Yeah.
None of these are live actors.
So, this trailer brought up an interesting thing that I saw some people talking about on Twitter, which I have it lined up after this one here.
Okay. Of course,
Donald Glover, Seth Rogen. I don't know. I know who that is, but I don't.
Yeah.
John Oliver. Oh, he's playing fucking what's his
Zazu,
name?
isn't he?
He's playing Zazu. Yeah,
that makes sense. Please tell me Beyonce is not playing the Queen, and she's not playing Nala.
Oh, she is.
Well, she's playing one of them. You don't get that big of a person. So one of the things that were kind of brought up, and we'll go ahead and skip this part because.
Go ahead and just press stop, because the next trailer's going to start.
Well, I mean, the next trailer is. So here's a side-by-side comparison between the two. So someone pointed out, some people who worked in the animation industry, that people who work on storyboards, animation, and design work are not paid royalties.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
It's very obvious.
And
a lot of them are contractors that aren't credited either.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of our teachers worked on films like Jurassic Park and everything as contractors, and their names are not anywhere listed.
They're freelancers, so they don't get credited.
So you'll notice this is almost shot for shot in a lot of these situations, which means they probably reused a lot of the storyboards.
Yep.
So a lot of people who worked on this are not getting paid.
Yep. Not to mention they're not paying those lines.
Yeah.
Also, I want to know where they shipped out the animation work to.
Korea. Most likely.
Disney has a lot of in-studio work.
Really?
So they might have kept it.
Shocking, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, okay.
Oh no, I've seen this.
Yeah, so with Lion King, I'm not excited.
No. Dude, I've had this problem with Disney for the longest time since they've been remaking their properties.
Are they bringing back Elton John?
Yes. They said they're using the same songs, sweetie. But that's kind of the problem is because I saw the Jungle Book, and the Jungle Book used a lot of the same songs from the old movie
horribly,
and it tried to be serious with them.
Yeah,
and it was really, it was very bad. It was comical in a wrong way.
Yeah,
and it moved too fast. None of the characters felt real. It felt like sort of just a moment to moment movie.
Yeah.
None of it felt cohesive.
So. A lot of people, especially on Twitter and a lot of people following it, are very excited for this.
Okay.
And I could see one of the main reasons why it has like a very diverse cast. It has it has Keegan-Michael Key, Donald Glover, James Earl Jones, and
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Is that diverse though?
It's diverse for film.
It's empowering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My problem with that is that Disney doesn't do diversity for society's sake.
So
they do it for the sake of Disney looking proactive.
My question is, how dark are they going to take this? Because Jungle Book was dark.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, if you watch the original Jungle Book, it was light and sprightly.
From what I saw of the Beauty and the Beast, it was very dark. I want to see how dark.
Beauty and the Beast, the original, was pretty dark, though. Same with Lion King.
No, have you seen the live action? I watched 15 minutes of it, and it was very dark.
Are you talking dark as in everything's, like, treated more adult serious, or darker as in actual consequences occur?
It looked like...
Is it Burton dark, or is it dark?
Burton dark.
Okay.
Burton dark.
Oh.
Yes, I expect that from this, yes.
Which we might watch another trailer later, speaking of...
No, is he making are they finally making the other Alice movie?
We'll talk about this later.
They already did.
No, they made a second one.
They made a second one, yeah.
Third one.
Yeah. Which, will...
I just don't get what's the point of...
Yeah, go ahead and grab it.
Yeah, go grab your drink. I just don't get what the point of all this remaking their old properties is, because it feels like something you do out of nostalgia and to reestablish your brand for the next generation, but those old movies still exist, and they're better.
Yeah.
And they could just be re-released in theater, and then parents could take their kids to that.
Yeah.
And they're not good. They're just not good.
I guess the only thing that they're feeding off of is, now that we're the age to have children, most of our generation has had children.
Yeah.
They're trying to say, oh, well, kids, and it's true, children these days are like, they're not very into the traditional 2D animation. Yeah. They're into the 3D. They're like, I've actually tried to sit children down in front of one of the movies that I would grow up with, and they're like, boring. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, this is Lion King, the original Lion King, and they want to watch it in 3D, and I'm like, and they would prefer like a really bad 3D movie like the Emoji film or Angry Birds over the classic Lion King. And I'm like, what is this?
I think it's just getting over that hurdle of it being a quote unquote older movie. If you don't present something as an older movie,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because
we watched Cinderella and Snow White and things back then. We didn't know where they were from. We assumed that they were just films.
But 2D animation is still active because Cartoon Network, Disney, and Nickelodeon all have.
It's due for another renaissance. Hopefully, it's still going quite well. Hilda's great. And that's very traditional 2D animation.
I think Netflix is keeping it.
I'm not excited for The Lion King.
Yes. So, this movie I actually saw in front of Crimes Grindelwald. I had not heard of this until I had seen this.
I know with this. I know of this movie. I think it's an interesting idea. It doesn't look like it's being taken the right way, because it looks like it's trying to be a franchise movie rather than a
This movie reminded me of Kanabari of the Iron Fortress meets Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And it's really weird.
So this is Mortal Engines.
Official trailer.
Let's get the cursor.
That is London.
So is he trying to make a new franchise with this?
It looks like a franchise film.
It's like a little bit of Howl's Moving Castle too.
Is it okay? Second question: is this an original story?
I have no idea. I think my assumption is
no.
It
is because it is based off a novel, I believe.
Okay.
Well, then it's not.
Then it's not an original
okay.
movie. It looks very it looks like it could be like a Snowpiercer film, but it's going more in that what was it, Cloud Atlas kind of thing.
Well, hopefully it's better than Snowpiercer.
Which I've heard was good.
Hope it's better than Snowpiercer, because I didn't like Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer was a weird movie, but it at least felt like something that was made by somebody who believed in it, you know?
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a company coming together to make something.
Yeah.
It felt like an auteur-driven thing. And this looks like the opposite. This looks like something that was very specifically put together by a corporation.
Well, corporation of Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Ask him why he murdered my mother.
I mean, the corporation made him make the 3 Hobbit movies.
Yeah, and that's why I don't really trust Peter Jackson anymore, because he just kind of does
whatever people tell him to do.
What he's paid to do?
Yeah.
She won't stop until I'm dead.
Unless you kill her first.
I want them found.
Stop making these people look so ugly. They're normal-looking people.
Yeah, this feels like it has like a ton of little details in it, but whereas like Lord of the Rings, it was like respectable detail that like people who loved the series would notice. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where it's like there'll be a scene where they're like going past this thing and they focus on this little thing. It's like
it's going to be a movie that's designed to look good. It's going to look cool.
It's also a little bit like Matrix in a weird way.
Especially because it's got Hugo Weaving in it.
No, it has the lady with the sunglasses and the red, stunning visuals, I guess.
Yeah. Trinity.
Yeah.
That's Hugo Weaving in Trinity, and
I mean, it looks like a Wachowski brothers film.
Yeah, it does. That's what I was thinking.
Wachowski siblings.
Oh, excuse me, Wachowski siblings.
It was Wachowski, period.
Wachowski.
I'm sure you want to do this. Once we go in, there's no going back.
That was an interesting time in pop culture, actually. How long that took to evolve.
I just ignored it.
Person just being who they want to be.
Yeah, I know. I just kind of ignore it. And it's like, let them do whatever they want. It's their life.
So yeah, I guess there's not too much to say about that.
Mortal Engines, I mean, a lot of that comes from, because we can talk about The Lion King. We can talk about this one coming up, because we understand the world surrounding them. Mortal Engines, it's hard to not just look at the trailer and say, here's what I think about it, and we'll have to wait and see, because we're not involved in that world.
It's just like a mismatch of our culture, of different aspects of our culture, just smashed into a movie. That's what I see it as.
I get the general idea of it being like, oh, this girl is trying to be killed by her father, and they're just trying to like figure out why and like what this big treasure thing is. There's
a treasure in this? Where did you get the idea of treasure? I didn't see any treasure in there.
It's like
it's movie 101. Of course, there's a treasure. It's Waterworld.
They actually do like kind of.
Yeah, they talk about it. They pull apart the sand, and there was the symbol there.
Oh, so she's the treasure.
She has a treasure.
I will bet you $1 million.
She's the key.
She is the treasure.
She's that or the key to the treasure.
$1 million right now.
Oh my God.
She's the Neo.
Yes, exactly. She's the one. That's why Hugo Weaving is trying to get her.
Oh my gosh, and that's why there's going to be 3 movies. We solved the film.
We solved the Mortal Engines.
We solved it. What do you think the sequel will be called?
Mortal Engines Reloaded.
Oh! And then Revelations.
No, it'll be Mortal Engines Refueled.
Refueled, okay.
And then, Mortal Engines Mortality.
Mortal Engines Repossessed.
Repossessed.
There's this big push right now for futurism in film, looking past some sort of apocalyptic aspect. You remember 5 or 6 years ago, like with 2012 movies and stuff. There was this big push for looking at the world ending, and now there's this big push towards looking towards what happens afterwards.
I think it's because we're watching the world end now.
There's a distinct possibility of that.
Yeah, so we're kind of looking. We're trying to find a better future.
All right, so let's see what's in our far future.
So this is the one that the original idea was.
I've seen this. Sarah's seen this. Have you seen this?
I've seen this.
Okay,
you showed me this.
Okay, cool. Let's watch it and discuss.
Welcome.
So this is Detective Pikachu,
and this looks exactly like some of the other films we've been looking at. The Pokemon look ugly, by the way. I feel like that should be stated. The Pokemon look hideous.
There is some.
If you were anything like your dad,
I should know him.
Ken Watanabe.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Remember.
And he's no, that kid is from Jurassic Park. He is. Ken Watanabe, you'll remember from Godzilla.
I thought that was
from Rami Malek.
I thought that was Rami Malek for a while.
Ken Watanabe was also, I believe, from The Last Samurai. He's a very well-known Asian actor.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Asian?
No, not him. Ken Watanabe.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, there's Deadpool.
Yeah, I think they...
Very weird casting.
Yeah, I think they casted Ryan Reynolds a little too soon after...
Well, I think my problem with it is Ryan Reynolds, I've seen him actually, act in stuff before he was famous. And he can be a versatile actor, but he's one of those actors who are hired to play Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
You know?
They try to talk to me all the time. All they hear is Pika Pika. You can hear him, right?
Pika Pika! Yeah!
And it seems like they got the original Japanese voices for all the Pokemon.
They better have. Well, some of them were English actors.
So fluffy.
She was the Japanese.
So fluffy and soft.
See, but the hair is everywhere. That's the problem I have. It's not.
I want to squeeze it to death.
I think Pikachu's probably the best looking Pokemon in this trailer, except for maybe Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff looks great.
Yeah, and people were
There she is.
people were People are bothered by the fact that Jigglypuff has fur, even though her Pokedex entry talks about fur.
Her skin, yeah. I mean, but like a lot of them are weird like that.
Well, actually, here, people barely notice this, but
Or mine.
you need to
We want to know.
when they're in the car.
There was a Greninja, wasn't it?
Yes, there's a bunch of Greninja in this. Oh, yeah,
It was
see?
Psyduck, yeah. Well, Psyduck was earlier in the trailer as well.
Still fucking dopey looking motherfucker.
I love Psyduck.
Eyes are creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Which he should be covered in feathers, but he doesn't look like he is.
So, are they going to visit the fact that in this
Tell us what we
world
wanna know.
there are literal gods that are just around?
I'm going to assume at first, no. If they do anything with it further, maybe.
What? I can shove it?
Also, Mr. Mime is still the fucking worst.
He's scary looking in this, frankly. But I love all the memes that have been coming out with him.
Yeah, I guess Greninja's kind of their police force in
Justice
this world.
Smith, that's his name.
I
Yeah.
think he's the evil force.
See, Charizard looks the fakest in this movie.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
I think they're trying to give him like very rough, like dragon-like
Okay,
skin.
so
It's
okay.
paused.
I'm super excited for this movie.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for Detective Pikachu.
We don't care if it's bad. It's not going to be bad
well,
to us.
the fact
It's gonna be
that
so
it's
good.
the movie that's not only the biggest Pokemon film in forever, the first theatrical release in what, almost 20 years, something like that.
There's a Pokemon movie coming out like right now.
Is it here in America though?
It's having limited showings in America.
Okay, but it's not an American theatrical release kind of movie. Like we went and saw Pokemon the first movie everywhere.
This is
Same with Pokemon
What
the
is this,
2000.
like the 25th movie or something?
I think so.
Roughly,
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that it's the first American,
My
first
Eli
live
says
action
it's
movie.
great. He's already seen it.
What?
He's already seen what?
The new Pokemon movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, or he showed me his ticket. I don't remember.
Because this is a sausage party movie. This is the kind of movie that gets made in the hype of like the huge 3D animated movie phenomenon.
Yeah.
By a bunch of people making something small to make fun of it, and it's the big ticket item. I'm so freaking excited for this.
Well, I mean, like I've seen people who have kind of looked into the background shots and everything, and they've noted that like there is a certain reverence for the Pokemon franchise that a lot of movies or a lot of people who were making a Pokemon thing.
Oh, definitely. It looks like it was made by somebody who understands Pokemon.
I was gonna say like because if you like pause the city shot, you'll notice like
I saw a Doug Trio.
Well, they saw. Well, I mean, like even the stores.
Yeah, there's a Pokemon Center and a Pokemart.
There's a Pokemon Center, Pokemart. I think there's like a Silphco thing. There's like it's just like a lot of references.
Poffins.
Well, it helps that it's based off of the game as well. Which when the game was announced, I was like, "This is too weird to not purchase." And I have it.
What does Pikachu sound like in the game?
He said, I can't remember the actor's name, but he's supposed to sound like sort of a Danny DeVito like.
Yeah, but Danny
Sort
DeVito
of.
didn't know what was going on. What the hell?
It is a
Pokemon
shame
was,
that
so-
casting did not happen. That would have been hilarious. I think Detective Pikachu is going to be dumb. I think it's going to be really stupid and not. I don't think it's going to be a very good movie. I think it's going to be something I really enjoy, though. I'm very excited for it.
We're gonna wait for.
I think it's going to be something that people who like Pokemon have fun with. And if you don't like Pokemon, I think it's going to be not a great movie.
Okay. So this is kind of this is another one I saw in the theater a couple days ago.
I've never heard of this one.
This is. So you're talking about that big boom of cashing in on CGI films.
Is this a Bratz trailer?
Wait. Oh no, are these those really gross dolls I keep seeing at Target?
This is called Ugly Dolls.
Oh, I think it is. The ones with...
Please don't be.
Please don't be. I already said this is the worst idea ever.
You're gonna love the cast for this film, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit.
And beauty is more than meets the eye.
I love these things. I love these things. Okay.
Let's check out how you look today. Short and stubby, nubby teeth out on full display. Got this thing on your head, and whoa, girl, you couldn't.
Is this Katy Perry?
I don't know that one, but there is one cast member who I would never cast in a movie.
I love the bat one. The half bat one with the messed up eyes. I think these are so cute.
Yeah. This is one of those movies where they...
Yeah, there he is. He's so cute. Is this Pitbull?
It's Pitbull. Pitbull is a character in the movie.
So now he's doing children's film.
I guess so. Kelly Clarkson.
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe, which I actually love a lot, and who should be playing David Bowie in his biopic, but...
Oh my god, that would be so weird.
Look, guys, what's perfection?
Don't know, but let's go say hi. Hello.
Wanda Sykes, by the way.
Must be a customary greeting here.
They're not ugly, they're adorable.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that's like, look at this cast! All these famous people.
Okay, so...
Alright,
my initial thoughts, I love the style. I haven't seen these anywhere, but apparently are they at stores or something?
They were really, really popular, like, maybe like a couple of years ago. But then, like, they got replaced by these creepy dolls, which have, like, human teeth and shit. And that's what I thought this movie was about. And I was actually really scared because those things are nightmare-inducing. And I don't know why anyone would buy them for their children.
Me neither. So, anyway, I love the style. I don't think it's going to be a good movie.
No.
It looks like a cast movie.
Yeah.
Basically, it looks like a cash-in,
you know what movie,
an emoji movie.
You know what movie I always think about when I think about cast movies?
What?
A movie called Zebra Stripes.
Never heard of it.
Isn't it about that race, the racing...
That was Racing Stripes.
The Racing Stripes.
No.
Stripes?
It might be that.
Or Stripes.
The one with it had what's his name? Malcolm in the Middle? Yes! Somebody bought me that for Christmas one year. I never watched it. I was like, I'm not watching this.
It's literally, the only reason I think of that is because all, like, the posters and, like, the things for it, it had, like, the zebra, it had the name, and then, like, a third of it was taken up by just the cast names.
Just the cast.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to be good.
No.
But I do love the design of the characters, so I'll say that.
These are real characters.
I would buy those dolls.
Yeah.
If I see them anywhere.
I've never owned one. And
they have
I've
some,
always wanted to.
They have some actual talent in there, but they also have, like, a bunch of, like...
Kelly Clarkson.
They have the Kelly Clarkson, they have fucking Pitbull.
Who's not bad, she's just not culturally relevant, which means that there's some conditions going into her being in this movie.
But you have to understand, she's always relevant in Texas.
I mean, weirder things have happened. Mandy Moore was great in Tangled, so it might be that kind of thing.
I hope so. Yay! Let's see. What's next?
So this is
what?
Oh, no. Why?
And then what happened? So I get real close, right? I'm like, I don't care which Cabbage Patch you're from.
I've not actually watched this yet.
Before I knock the dimples off your face. Okay. No, you didn't. You don't even care, man. Hey, you are I don't care, man.
So this is Keegan Michael Key and Jordan Peele back together again.
You see the new movie trailer? For what? You ain't see it? Say what? What is it, buddy? Ducky. What? They're making another Toy Story movie. No! I thought those movies were done, dog. They made 3 movies. They did make 3 movies. This is number 4. Oh, shoot!
So they're doing the doorman sketch, basically.
What about Buzz Lightyear? I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger. And then Woody's like, you are a toy! Oh, yeah, that's pretty good, Woody.
They switched, like, the tall.
Yeah, Jordan Peele's playing the bunny.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Like,
Right. You sure? No,
I love Keegan Michael Key and Jordan Peele. Yeah, I love fucking Key and Peele. This is not very good.
Well, you gotta remember, the reason they're here is because they're memes.
Yeah.
Not because they're...
Hey, guys, you got it all wrong. It's to infinity and beyond.
At least he's doing something.
Well, you know what else he's doing? He's fucking hating millennials.
Oh no!
Everybody hates us.
Everybody hates millennials.
Hating millennials and being ultra conservative. That's what Tim Allen's doing nowadays.
Says the man that sold drugs before he became an actor. I don't know. I don't know how they could. I mean,
I was surprised by Toy Story 3.
why would... Yeah,
So-
it's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'll wait to see what the actual context of the story is.
I think it's supposed to be the little girl.
I'm worried
Little girl.
though,
Yeah.
because Disney has not been like Moana was great, and before that, like the thing I thought was the best from them was the original Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes. Now
They haven't been on a hot streak for
seems
me.
cash grabby now. You know, like they know.
You're looking up the story?
No.
Oh, just the cast?
No, they just announced a new cast member who I think you'll love.
Okay. Is it Aziz Ansari?
No.
No way! Keanu?
Keanu.
Well, my mom's gonna go see it.
Well, we're seeing this film now.
They say
Keanu Reeves is my mom's favorite person on the planet,
and,
aside from me.
And it has Tony Hale in it too.
Who's Tony Hale?
Tony Hale is that dude.
Oh, Buster.
Yeah, it's Buster.
Okay. It'd be interesting to see him play something other than Buster for once.
I thought they had said whose character name.
Are there going to be room more Star Command characters?
Okay.
in?
So this is another trailer I saw, and this looks like a movie that is not going to be great. They could have done something really fascinating with it, but they decided to make it a generic kids movie.
So it's just like, it could have been like something related
Is
to
this
the
a
Princess
British
Diary.
Royals thing?
This could have been something related to the Princess
No,
Diary.
it's not related to the Princess Diary.
It's a tough world out there. And it's getting tougher all the time.
Oh, bullying is
The
funny.
world is not going to change.
Hello? Is anybody here?
It's you that
No. Oh, no.
Something amazing happened.
Is this a modern day take on The Sword in the Stone?
Clearly, it's the King Arthur myth. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Something written on
Modernizing
it.
it.
Google Translate. It means Sword of Arthur. What if it's the Sword in the Stone?
So it is actually just the Sword and the Stone, the movie.
Yeah, basically.
Alexander Elliot! It was you who drew the sword.
Okay.
Crown faces
Ugh.
mortal danger.
There are
No.
4 days until the solar eclipse, and Morgana will enter the world of the living.
And I'm supposed to stop her. That's ridiculous. I'm 12.
She gets to fight a woman?
You have to fight Morgana.
Merlin was supposed to be an old man. You look about 16.
An ingenious alias.
That's supposed to be Merlin.
We will need to assemble a team of knights.
Arthur's knights gathered at a round table so that they were all equal. And look,
It's where?
quick betters, lift
They're
up the
trying to
flaps.
go. Oh.
Yep. It's still.
Okay, that's a cute joke. I'll admit that.
The five of us won't stand a chance on our own. We need to raise an army. Who will join us?
Oh, humiliating.
I'm gonna go home and play Fortnite.
Of lessons today.
Why are you... Wait, these kids are gonna die.
What the hell's going
Yes,
on in
let's-
this
let's-
world?
These children are gonna die!
This is the worst and best.
Yeah, no, somehow they're all going to survive and no one will die because it's a kids movie.
Patrick Stewart, really?
Patrick Stewart is, yeah, supposed to play the original Merlin out of disguise, so. At least that's what I'm guessing by him appearing.
That's his true form.
Yeah.
Mario Kart.
Hey, it's a reference! This is actually, I think it's a good joke.
Please return Excalibur.
The Lady of the Lake.
The Lady of the Lake. It can be summoned from anywhere.
Okay. Couple of okay, so I'll say this. I like the idea of modernizing the Sword and the Stone.
Yeah.
That's new ground. You're obviously there's no way you're not thinking franchise with this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just obvious. And the problem
hope
is
not.
you shot your load in the first one because we already saw the world ending and merging with this other magical world. You have to save that for the last film because after that you can't go back
See, here's what
to
I would
normal
do.
conflict.
Here's what I would do.
High school.
I would make an entire universe based on medieval fairy tales.
Yeah.
You do you could do the kid in Robin Hood. Mm-hmm. You could do
Oh, wait, you just want to do a kid in King Arthur's court.
kind of, yeah. But he is King Arthur.
And there are kids in his court.
And then the kid finds like Princess or Lady Evelyn or something. What was it?
Guinevere.
Like Guinevere.
Yes.
Like do like all the medieval tales just all in one universe.
I will say this. So the teacher said it's this instead of lessons today.
Yeah.
So all this stuff happens to him, and everybody else just accepts that. Oh, okay, this is how we're gonna handle the world
here's
now.
here's the thing. He goes to a private school. They pay a tuition. They're supposed to stay
Yeah.
on top of this their lesson plan. You can't just say this.
That's the thing. Like,
So-
like, let's assume that at that
mean-
point in the film, some weird stuff has happened, but there's not fire and brimstone at the door. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming
How did they convince
adults
her?
wouldn't be acting like, oh, this is a real thing.
Yeah.
This is just no. I'm
Yeah.
no.
So you're just saying no on this.
No, I'm saying no. No, this movie's not getting made anymore.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Hey.
Everything was
So-
awesome.
I
Okay.
Now,
Everything is
They're not great at sequels. I'll say this.
Coffee.
coffee. The bitter liquid that provides the only semblance of pleasure left in these dark times.
Oh my goshness. Did I interrupt you brooding just now?
Times have changed. You need to change with them. We have to be tough and battle ready.
So, yeah, there is like a scene in this that like kind of bugs some people.
Okay.
And we'll get to it.
Pain. It's getting so cold.
Emmett, what are you doing?
Hooray!
See, that wasn't so bad. Nothing got in. Ah, something got in.
I'm General Mayhem. Bring me your earshot.
Are those Megaloblocks? Or whatever they're called?
I don't think so, because Megalobox isn't a Lego.
I know.
Hang on to your frogs, Planny. We're going to save Lucy.
Oh, so they're Guardians of the Galaxy-ing it.
Kinda, yeah.
You mind if I save your life? Not at all.
Is that Master? No.
The name's Rex Dangervest. Galaxy defending archaeologist. Cowboy. Raptor trainer.
What?
I don't get it. Will you help me rescue my friends?
I think that's supposed to be like
Nowhere near the
his
system.
other,
System.
the other Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Only the toughest are gonna get out of there alive.
Because I think that's also played by Chris Pratt.
Yes, you are.
I'm Queen whatever I would not be.
I'm getting super evil vibes here.
I could change my form to something else if this makes you uncomfortable. Hey guys.
No, go back. The horse was much more palatable. I got a phone and a play phone. I gotta get it, baby. No, it did not. A1 hit 'em with the A1 song. Finish A1 like the A1 song.
Let's say A1 sauce. You just rhyme A1 sauce with A1 sauce.
What? No.
I mean, why would you do that?
Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
You're me when I'm late to school and I forgot my homework and my pants are made of pudding?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I
so
I guess the scene was in the trailer. There's the idea of the false feminist power scene, where instead of actually putting forward the feminist idea of like equality between genders, and they do the scene just like in Ralph Breaks the Internet, where it's like they just point out the fact that the strong man is going to take
that
credit.
feminism exists.
Yeah.
That sexism exists.
Not doing anything about it, just
Yeah.
pointing out that that happened. There's a scene like that in this,
Okay.
and like it kind of bugs some people because it's like it's again the idea of the false feminist.
Okay. I will say, obviously, I love Phil Lord and Chris Miller's stuff.
Yeah.
Everything they touch.
Are they
is
doing this?
Yeah, it said so in the credits.
Okay.
That I haven't seen a lot of sequels by them. The ones I have, they tend not to be as good as the first ones. The original Lego movie surprised me.
Yeah.
I was really good. I actually liked
yeah.
Batman Lego movie more.
Yeah.
I've heard some people say the other way, but I thought it was even better.
Yeah.
This trailer, I'm willing to give it a few fair shakes. I enjoyed it.
I like them kind of pointing out the fact that Chris Pratt got casted in like every major
Everything
movie.
that got a Lego, yeah.
Yeah.
So now there's like 40 different Lego Chris Pratts.
Oh, murder some people.
I'm excited for the Lego movie too.
With a beard.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
And draw on
Yeah.
a beard. Kelly Clarkson's in it. Kelly Clarkson's in this.
Is she?
I saw her name flash by.
Oh yeah. Like I didn't.
I think I saw her name flash by. Right there, yeah. Right there. It's like pause right.
No, it's right before this one.
Oh, wait, I thought I saw it. It was
There we go.
somewhere around. Keep going.
Hold on.
Nick Offerman's in it.
I always like to
Charlie Day, Maya Rudolph.
I thought I saw her name. Okay, I read Kelly and that.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris McKay.
Yeah. Directed by
Phil Lord and Christopher
Mike
Miller.
Mitchell.
No, directed by Mike Mitchell.
Okay, well, it's written by Phil Lord
Okay.
and Christopher Miller.
Okay.
We like them. We love Clone High. Bring
That's great.
more Clone High.
Okay, so
Oh no!
More Clone High.
Oh no!
so none of us has watched any of the
Oh no!
Indian-
I just got a peek at the upcoming trailer in this playlist, and oh no!
And this is
One day,
I like oceans.
I like Wonder Woman. That's the only DC film I've
Wonder
liked.
Woman was
Let me watch this.
I mean, we have to talk about it.
it was good in the fact that it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
I
It's pretty good.
What the fuck, Defoe?
That
was Willem Dafoe.
What?
Is he playing Namor the Submariner?
Namor Submariner's at Marvel.
No, that's right. Yeah, he is. Is there like there's somebody like that in DC?
Yeah, it's called Aquaman.
Well, no, other than Aquaman, there's somebody. Never mind.
That guy.
I think of Black Manta.
The one with the hat? No, with the helmet.
Which I think he's the villain in this.
Maybe he is playing Black Manta. I mean, it's Willem Dafoe. He plays villains pretty well.
In this trident
That guy.
resides the power of Atlantis. In the wrong hands, it would bring destruction. But in the hands of the true heir, it would unite above and below.
What?
Wonder Woman is the only DC film I've liked since Dark Knight.
What? Plesiosaur?
By retrieving
I wouldn't know.
I mean, not Plesiosaur. Mosasaur?
Not like this one, you don't. The war is coming to the surface whether you like it or not.
No.
Yeah, see?
There we go. Black Manta.
Your mother always knew you were special. You believe
Is that Nicole Kidman?
I don't know.
Is that Kanye West?
Is that Gay Fish?
Please don't. Please don't put Kanye West in movies.
He has a big enough ego as is.
A war can be greater than a king.
A god.
A giant crab.
Is that giant crab?
Oh, Jermaine Clement's in this?
Yes. Look how shiny that guy is.
I guess it's kind of a...
So I've always contended the only good thing about Aquaman in the DC universe is his casting. That guy is very, very good. Jason Momoa as Aquaman is fantastic. Other than that, he's about as badly made as all the other characters.
Yeah. Like
they can't do films. They just don't have that formula.
I don't understand what's going on. They're looking for a new Triton?
I guess like they're doing it looks like they're just doing Thor underwater.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except replace the hammer with the trident.
I'm sorry. All I thought about the whole time was Nemo, Finding Nemo, and Somewhere by the Sea just playing in my head.
Yeah. Beyond the sea,
somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands. Yeah.
So they're doing this.
This is really weird.
Have you seen this, Eric?
No.
They're making a PG-13 version of Deadpool 2.
Why?
Is it? I thought it was the original Deadpool. Is it Deadpool 2?
Well, the clips they show in this are Deadpool 2.
No, that's Fred Savage.
Fred Savage.
From they're doing Princess Bride.
Yeah, they're doing the Princess Bride scene where
And
he's
he was
in
the
bed.
child.
Oh.
He was the kid in that movie.
Oh,
so.
I've never seen that movie.
And all me to
I'm
tell you
support.
once we're done.
So there are gonna be new like scenes in this movie, right? Like it seems like that's what they're.
Yeah, there's some like this scene.
I'm sorry?
Don't get too attached.
Once upon a Deadpool.
Kind of prefer Marvel movies.
We are Marvel.
Yeah, but you're, Marvel licensed by Fox. It's like if the Beatles were produced by Nickelback. It's music, but it sucks. You were nicer as a kid.
Limited engagement in theaters December 12th.
Yeah, so
yeah, I've seen Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 was fun. I think this is going to be... the fact that this is an experiment that they're doing, it just fills me with glee.
Oh,
okay. Oh, I've been waiting for this. This is so weird.
So this is the and they give her big anime eyes, too.
Yeah.
They made it a little less big. Thank you.
Because she's a robot.
It was so bad before.
Yeah. So this is James Cameron?
Yes.
Doing an anime film, and she has really creepy big eyes.
Were they a lot bigger?
I don't know. I never watched the original trailer.
This was supposed to come out way earlier this year.
Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, they kind of stopped.
I just lost track of time.
Alita, you have to keep us.
You have to get used to the eyes, I guess. They're real fucking creepy.
Someone very
It reminds me of that Tim Burton movie that came out recently. The Big Eyes.
Teenage girl.
Hey, what's your problem?
You can't remember.
No,
What do you mean?
Doc found you in the scrapyard. So you must be from up there.
and I'm just an insignificant girl.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
But really, you're a demon.
Yeah, James Cameron, John
I'm
Landau.
not your daughter. I don't know what I am.
Which I never watched Battle Angel or read Battle Angel Alita.
I had it all spoiled for me. I just asked it.
I read some of it a long time ago. I cannot remember really anything of it though.
I guess it's pretty good because it's considered like one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic. I do know
So
that.
like I guess it's not the film I would have chosen to make. The anime I would have chosen to make into a live action film.
I mean, that's one of the things that makes me hopeful for it. Is it seems like something that was picked because the people who are making it wanted to make it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it's a Valentine's Day film? Huh.
At least it's not a January film, because if it's a January film, that means they think it sucks.
Yep.
Well, I am.
No.
I hope
You
not.
made the biggest mistake of your life.
It looks like it's trying to do too much, though. I don't think it's going to be very good.
How long is this movie going to be?
It has a lot of animation. Animation cuts down on time, so probably.
I'd give it an hour and a half, 2 hours, probably.
Yeah,
How are they going to tell
But it is James Cameron.
Yeah.
See, there is so much lore and so much story to this. It can't be short.
Yeah.
And like, there are really dedicated.
I'm
fans.
I'm going to see it. I know that much.
Yeah.
I'm a little.
I don't know how to feel about it.
I mean,
oh, it's called Battle Ready. Well, wait.
It's called
That's-
Alita Battle
Battle
Angel.
Angel,
The
so-
original was called a Battle Angel Alita.
I
They
know.
just
Yeah.
rearranged
Reversed
the
it.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I guess like that's just the next in line for movies to get made, because they made Astro Boy, which is like which many people consider in America to be the original anime. Like, there's a whole thing on that, but
It's Tezuka. I mean, what are you gonna do?
They made Speed Racer. They made Ghost in the Shell,
Which I loved, but was dumb. And Ghost in the Shell, which I thought was pretty good about halfway through.
They made Death Note. They made.
That was weird.
I guess like you can.
They
kinda
also did what is it called? Shit. Not. Oh, never mind. That wasn't made
They
here.
made Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
which I think they should try again.
Like,
at
try
some point.
again. I
No,
made
they should
Avatar.
try it for the first
I made
time.
Try it
Avatar:
for-
The Last Airbender.
They should definitely try Avatar.
Try the
They are
last
trying
Airbender.
Avatar again.
Okay,
They're
good.
doing it on Netflix.
Good.
Yeah, Avatar you can kind of count.
I mean,
Full Metal
it's considered an
Alchemist.
American.
Full Metal
I
Alchemist.
guess. Yeah.
The only that's Japanese.
That's Japanese though.
Like I was gonna say Attack on Titan, but that
Oh,
was
we watched
Japanese.
the Bleach movie. Oh, wait, you were here.
No,
No, he wasn't. That was
Oh,
Vin.
Okay, we watched the Bleach movie on Netflix. It was pretty good.
It was, well, I don't know
Until
about that.
Until
it was,
the ending. Like,
It was better than the FMA one.
So you're telling me that Netflix is terrible at endings? Because that was the problem with Death Note too.
no, the problem with the the problem with Bleach.
We'll make another video
The problem
talking
with
about
Bleach
that.
was the ending took forever to end.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
we'll
that's it.
we'll do a video about Bleach.
So for these last two, I thought it'd be interesting if we watched movies that no one here had heard of.
Okay.
Okay.
So I went on to indie movie trailers, and I just found two that the thumbnail looked interesting. So this first one's called Buffalo Boys.
All right.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's a Western. It's a Singapore entry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look
I
at that.
have not toiled all these years to see you all plunged back into the anarchy from which I have saved you. They're not. Flush them out.
Using those big sets.
And let's give our people their justice.
It's got money behind it.
You know what this reminded me of? The remake of the Magnificent Seven.
I'm sure there was no inspiration behind this.
Yeah.
In that regard.
Oh, they're mixing stuff up here.
Sawed-off shotgun.
A big fucking,
Damn!
a big
I
solid
wanted one
shotgun.
of them.
Oh.
Oh, clock him again.
This is a choreographed film.
Buffalo Boy.
That looks fun. I don't know if it looks good, but
I want to see it.
That
looks
fun.
like a movie that's having fun.
Yeah.
That's something that's really missing in things like those DC movies. It's just them saying, hey, this is a movie where we just have fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Understand the plight of the Asians.
Asianers? Is that what y'all call yourselves?
The Asians, because, like, I see where this is going. Like, a lot of colonization, a lot of people got named wrong, got named very offensive names.
Colonialization
is very, we got screwed over a lot.
We basically came from every other race.
So, this is an interesting take on revolution. So, yeah.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboys and Indians.
I guess we'll see if that kind of pops up.
Cowboys and actual Indians.
So I guess we'll see if this actually pops up anywhere. Because again, these are indie movies. So
that makes the question: are we now obligated to watch every movie that we've seen a trailer for?
Oh,
and
I don't know.
And discuss them.
I don't know. So let's go ahead and go to the last trailer that we have.
That's the only way I'm watching that live action.
So this one. Like, the thumbnail wasn't really fascinating to me. The name was fascinating. It's called Default.
Okay. It's Chinese or...
I don't know.
Let's see.
I guess so.
대한민국 사람 85%가 나는 중산층이다라고 생각하는 것으로 밝혀졌습니다.
Default. Is this about debt?
I don't know.
진짜?
우선경제부처 실무자들 수집하러 가세요. 저게 세상 맞다면 대한민국 국가.
Yeah, it is.
잔치는 끝났다. 이긴가?
일단 최대한 빨리 국민들에게 알리셔야 됩니다.
하나만 가져옵니다.
이렇게 감추기만 하다가 나중에 읽혀지면 그때 그냥 당한 사람들 어쩝니까?
I'll have to make this bigger so that people can see the subtitles.
이건 진짜 큰 건이 하나 있거든요. 아니 이걸로 돈을 버시려면 나라가 망해야지 되는 건데 이거 몰이한 겁니다.
Oh, I think I know him. Is that my vampire prosecutor?
대우가 위험하다고 합니다. 특별 면담 요청하고 있습니다.
아이로픈 안 됩니다. 정답이 아니에요.
저는 그 무엇과 무지에 투자하려고 합니다.
지금이 바로 대한민국이 변하는 순간이야. 완전히 새로운 대한민국을 만들어내. 하마시 연인.
가난한 사람들은 더 가난해지고.
I think he is.
Oh yeah, these actors. And Vincent Cassell.
No, I think that's my vampire prosecutor. Oh my god. I think it's him.
Alright,
that looks very interesting.
Korean media has really been blossoming
like a
lately.
Really weird movie.
Yeah.
Like we could watch a couple more here.
Okay.
I actually want to see this.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Let's talk about
Here, I'm gonna pull this up and pause it.
I love dramas,
I'm guessing this is based off of actual history. In 1994, did Korea face almost the entire country going bankrupt?
I think that might have had an influence with Japan, because Japan went bankrupt in the 90s, didn't
I mean,
they?
I could look it up real quick.
Yeah, let's take a look, because I don't know if this is... this is a history that we don't know about.
I will say, it looks like a foreign film that deals with a lot of foreign problems, so I'm not super, interested in sitting down and watching it, but it looks like it's going to be a film that reflects some interesting things.
Let's see.
Look up 1994 or 90s.
Is that where it's set in?
I think so.
1994 is when they said the market crashed.
Yeah, the 1997 Asian financial crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
South Korea, Thailand, Malaysia.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess
it's a real thing.
Yeah.
And it didn't just happen to Korea; it happened to a bunch of Asian countries.
Okay, so we have 2 more trailers actually.
If you happen to be a fan of our show who's Korean, let us know if you go and see it.
This is called, what is this called? This is called
Narcissist or Organ Player.
What is?
I guess this is some kind of documentary about
People would ask me why my body, why the erotics, why the mask. It was a sort of intuitive.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Okay, about the name?
Yeah.
So I wanted to pick a name that in some way pointed to the fact that I'm a person of color, a woman of color, a sister. So I started flipping through the dictionary. The word narcissist jumped out at me. I grew up in Southern California where it was like white women with blonde hair. My mother was a Sephardic Jew from Morocco, and my father was African American from LA. I had so much sort of self-hatred that I was brown, that my hair was curly, and that I had these weird parents.
Can you say something about what your mother meant to you?
Yeah. And, I mean, until she passed away, that was the primary relationship in my life. My mother's presence fueled my ambition, fueled very much what I felt was possible.
That's crazy.
She had such an incredible intellect and critical mind, and helping me understand what I was trying to say in a deeper sense with my work. And what I'm doing with my work is saying to myself, I have no...
Don't worry, Artemis. The trail will be over soon.
I can put things in my vagina. I can traverse taboos.
Yeah, put things in your vagina.
Yeah.
Limits on my physical body, on my womanhood, on my identity that I will accept.
Like, there's not much...
It looks like something I'll watch when it comes to Netflix.
Ooh, The Daily Beast? That's the quote you went for?
Was that a disreputable publication?
They're extreme alt-right news outlet.
Alright, so what's the last one?
Last one is...
Oh no, don't do this to me.
What? I've never
This was
seen
one of
this.
my favorite films growing
I
up.
haven't seen this. Oh.
Okay. So, speaking of live-action films...
By Disney.
By Disney.
Mom's gonna want to go see it with me. I'm gonna have to tell her no.
My mom wants to go see it too.
We're gonna go see one from the dollar theaters.
Welcome, baby.
I might go
Jumbo.
see it just for my mom's sake.
We're all family here,
Yeah.
no matter how small.
Yep, it has a little mice in there too.
Yep. It's gonna be the same movie. Just,
Well,
less fun.
Can it be the same movie? Because you remember the Crows, right?
I do.
There's children in this movie. Were there children in this movie like that?
No, there weren't.
Like this?
There were no people. I don't think there was any people.
You see that?
Oh God, Tim, stop.
There's something
Tim.
You have wondered.
It's a cast movie.
Colin Farrell.
You have mystique.
We're in there and put Helena.
You have magic.
Helena's probably gonna play his mom.
Together, we can soar on an elephant's wings.
Unless Disney just said, no, she's not allowed.
What's happening?
I mean, they probably said that with Johnny.
Where are they taking her?
Well, they have the Johnny's disguise from Fantastic Beasts.
As well as his...
Maybe they thought they were getting
It's also one of his alternates from Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
He doesn't look like magic to me.
Your children need you to believe in them.
No, they don't. They think I'm a clown just because I work at the circus.
Do it, Jumbo. Show 'em. Fly, Jumbo. Fly. Baby of mine.
Man, I done seen about everything. I ain't seeing that movie.
And that's a good way to end it.
Jim Crow is bad.
Jim Crow is...